What is good? What is good, YouTube? It is your boy, Big Cool, coming to you from Colossal Sports TV. Y'all just witnessed a destruction by the hands of the man of the hour, IBF welterweight champion, Errol the True Spence. Finished Carlos Ocampo at the 3 minute mark in the first round. The fight, although extremely brief, it was a solid fight. Ocampo came out, him being 5'10, having a height advantage and I believe a reach advantage. He was trying to utilize that jab to set up the distance. Spence shot a jab to the body, and both guys kind of started to open up with body shots. Spence, got hit with a couple good body shots. I give Ocampo that. He landed some nice right hands to the body, but he paid dearly when he made a horrible mistake. He got close. He didn't protect the rib cage, and Spence hit him with a right hand, man. Simple as that. It was all she wrote. Y'all coming in, going, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, give me y'all thoughts on what y'all just seen. Overall, the fight card wasn't appealing. It wasn't good. I'm gonna be honest. The first fight ended with some controversial. It was a controversial ending with Javier Fortuna, who, in my opinion, was winning the fight against Adrian Granados. Had 2 points deducted from him in the fourth round. My boy CJ from the Boxing Clinic and more is just joining me. What's good, fam?
Give me 1 second.
All right. But like I was saying, the first fight ended in some controversy. It wasn't the fight that we was looking for. 2 points deducted from Fortuna in the fourth round, and it kind of maybe it changed his mindset. He did get pushed out of the ring. Did he hit his head or back? Remains to be seen. But he did react like a fighter that had just hit his head because he came up holding his head, said he couldn't move his neck. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunate, there is not a conclusive result, but it may be a rematch. Granados was getting handled in that fight, in my opinion. He had his moments. He was starting to come on, but if it wasn't for those 2 point deductions, you probably can say that Fortuna was up 3-1 in that fight going into the fifth round. But it's nothing much to talk about in terms of that fight. It was pretty much, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The second fight, the co-main event, featured Danny.
All right.
Okay. My boy CJ from the Boxing Clinic.
I'm good now.
Yeah, my boy CJ from the Boxing Clinic more is on. But yeah, the second fight between Danny Romaine and Moses Flores was like it was one of those snoozers, man. It was putting us to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
This whole card was terrible, dog.
It was. it really was. Go ahead.
Yeah, this whole card was terrible, man. Dougie Fresh versus Granados, man. That looked like it was gonna be good though.
Mm-hmm.
Until Fortuna had to do what he had to do to save his record, dog. I made that ref. Yeah. That ref was terrible, dog. I don't even condone that type of stuff, man. But Fortuna had to do that, man, because they were about to rob him, dog.
Yeah, he was like, I ain't going through this shit like I did against Robert Easter in New York. So, I mean, it'll probably be a rematch, man. I don't know if anybody.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a rematch. It won't be in Texas though.
Hell no, probably New York or somewhere.
He can take 2 L's on that resume. He can take 2 L's on that resume, dog. His money would have went way down the drain. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So not 2 L's in a row. So I ain't mad at him. That ref, boy, I would never fight in Texas, dog. If I wasn't from Texas, dog, I'm not fighting no Spanish, no black Texas fighter from Texas. I'm not doing it.
Hell no.
There's too much history in Texas, dog. There's too much history of that shit going down there, dog. They should ban fighting until they get their commission together, dog.
Yeah, they really should.
You got Paul. Remember Paulie Malignaggi, Juan Diaz, Canelo Trout, Pernil Chavez Sr. You can keep going on and on.
Yep. I mean, it's got a rich history of horrible. Then you got Lawrence Cole, who was refereeing the main event. Thank God that he didn't have a chance to fucking play a role in the fight.
Man, I know he looked
horrible. He horrible, bro. He was the one in the, the super, the world. What was it? Fucking, what was it? The Super Six.
The bantamweight
shit with Mares. I think he was the referee with Mares and Abeko.
African guy. You talking about the African guy?
Yeah, Joseph Abeko, when he just refused to deduct points from fucking Abner Mares and shit.
That's a Spanish shit, dog. I ain't got nothing against them, but that's that shit that go down in Texas. He hit that nigga with 100 low blows, dog. At least 100 low blows. I remember that fight like it happened yesterday. He came back and he did as a man. Abner Mares did come back and rematch him and beat him though, but still, he probably didn't have no more testosterone left, dog.
Yeah, he probably trying to have some kids and shit, and that shit went down the window, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really a good night of boxing. And this is not to shit on, Errol Spence or anybody. You know what I'm saying? We just keep him at 100. You know, when you put
Carlos Ocampo came to get a check. He came and got a fucking check, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He came out pretty good though. You know what I'm saying? We was impressed. He was winning and
shit,
I don't know what happened.
That motherfucker got hit with a body shot. Them liver shots hard, man. They fucking sometimes
he really didn't turn in. Yeah, he didn't even turn. Yeah, sometimes he got the after effect. But he really didn't even turn. It was just a perfect shot, like that. The Colossal, and I compared it to the Colossal and the Thurman shot.
Yeah, I mean, it was just one of those, type of fucking fights, bro. Just it just was expected, but it wasn't expected that that soon. You know what I'm saying? And shit,
especially how well he started off too. Especially how well Ocampo started off real good, dog.
Hell yeah, and I was surprised that, he didn't, he didn't continue to, use that jab because he came out jabbing well. You know what I'm saying? He landed his own nice body shots, like 3 right hands and a left hook. I think he landed a left hook up top on Spence. And shit, he just made a vital mistake, man. You got to protect yourself, not just your head, but your body. And when you tall and giving up that much, height and shit, and that much body, you expose yourself close in. Shit, once them shots get to flowing, bro, it could be a wrap, and we seen that tonight.
Yep.
And I already seen some people, man. We might as well talk about it. There's no longer need to dwell on this card, man. We might as well talk about the already aftermath of what people saying about future matchups. I seen people saying that now Crawford outboxes Spence, and I'm not saying that ain't gonna happen or that can't happen, but I think that even in 3 minutes we've seen, you still seen the defensive flaws that Errol Spence has. He's hittable. You know what I'm saying? I think
so is Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
Anytime you come forward on the front foot, you're gonna be hittable. I mean, how you gonna make an assessment by this fight though, man?
Hey,
honestly, how can you make an assessment by this fight? You can't make no assessment off of this fight.
I mean,
at the end of the day, I mean, go ahead.
Nah, but trust me, that's what I'm saying. You know some of the cats I'm talking about, man. In these groups, these chat groups and shit. They already saying that.
You can hope out of this, dog. Out of this, like I said, man, people don't look at it the same. You know what I'm saying? They just look, oh, you do this and do that. At the end of the day, dog. At the end of the day, it depends. It just depends. I mean, look at it. Be it objective to the situation. Because Terrence Crawford get hit with a lot of unnecessary shit too.
Yeah, he does. You know what I'm saying? I think that people so quick to try to, I don't know if they want to be right or, you know what I'm saying, quick to be like, oh, yeah, this is me, whatever. But I think whenever you see these fights, rarely do they play out how we think they will. You know what I'm saying? It's rarely one guy dominant more so than the other. It's a fucking chess match. And I think that's what we're going to get. I think both guys are going to have their moments when they do fight. But I just, so people so quick to fucking just, Spence, this and that. I mean, both guys, like you said, are hittable. You know what I'm saying? We seen Gamboa shake up Crawford. And Gamboa started his career out at what, 122, 126?
Another thing to say about this as well, too. Another thing to say about this, too, it ain't you don't know their approach versus each other. Sometimes you just fight one guy a certain way because you know he can't touch you. But, you're going to fight everybody a different way. You're not going to give, Ocampo the same looks or the same opportunities that you would give a Terrence Crawford. The same thing for Terrence Crawford. Crawford might come out in a totally different style that we never seen him before. So when you fight another A type of opponent, A+ opponent, it's different though, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to approach it different. You're not going to approach a fight the same you're going to approach Carlos Ocampo or the same you're going to approach Jeff Horn,
Exactly, man. And I just kind of hate that people so quick to fucking try to, just kind of tear these brothers down like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really like getting into these debates. I know that it has to be talked about
Yeah,
because
you can't even
the
get
two
you can't even
best.
get into these debates with people because not even that you can't even get in these debates because you get to arguing with all motherfuckers. They don't know nothing though. And these the same dudes every time. These the same dudes every time. These the same teams you get into it the same people you get into every time with, right? And they the same person when the fight turns out different, right? They the same
Hmm.
one that got the excuse. The people that be on that was on Facebook or be on being around here saying, oh, Lamar Peterson will give Errol Spence the toughest fight of his life. He don't give the toughest fight of his life. And then what happened after the fight? Oh, Lamar Peterson was you can't win. No matter what it is, no matter how you win against certain situations, you can win flawless. People gonna have an issue with it because they don't like certain fighters though. That's what it is.
Exactly, and people are saying, "Well, it's a double standard because of who he fought." Let's be real, man. This is a mandatory. If he want to keep his title, he has to fight. It's mandatory. You know what I'm saying? He can't become
But you heard that.
undefeated.
But you heard that with Triple G all the time. Oh, Dominic Wade was a mandatory,
Yeah,
and they let certain guys like him get away with shit. Remember when
see,
Abel Sanchez said, "Oh, Willie Monroe." Well, Willie Monroe is a bigger name than Arizona Lara. Like, imagine if fucking Errol Spence said, "Oh, Carlos Ocampo is a bigger name than Terrence Crawford. That's why I fought him." Come on,
exactly, and that's why I brought it
imagine
up.
imagine that backlash, man. Go ahead.
That's why I brought it up. Like I'm not, one of those people, you know what I'm saying, that's criticizing saying a double whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just see people saying, well, if you're gonna criticize Wilder, Lomachenko, and I don't know if they said Golovkin or whoever, then you gotta do it for Spence. But you gotta realize the motherfucker just won the title. The motherfucker just won the title. He didn't called out Keith Thurman. He didn't called out Danny Garcia, Sean Porter winner. He didn't made it clear that once he get those straps, he going
Let's start
over.
off there. That wasn't good enough. That whack ass call out, man. I'm sorry, dog. Like I said, I'm an equal opportunist. I don't know, like what the boy Carlos say. He said I am mostly attached to none of these fighters, dog. They ain't my
Hmm.
son. He
Hmm.
right though, man. That was a weak call out. He was supposed to do something like he did at the weigh-in. I'm the
Yeah.
best 147 pound. He supposed to come out like Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. Come out the hole. Stop trying to hide. Come give me my title. It could have been simple as that. It didn't have to be X-rated or belligerent. It would have been
Yeah.
just something like he did yesterday and make him feel it and send a star message. That was a cake call out, man. I didn't like that, man.
No, I wasn't even necessarily talking about this tonight. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm just talking about overall what he's been saying. You know what I'm saying? He's made it clear. He's been calling for fights with, Thurman, Spence, not Spence, Thurman, Porter, Garcia, Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what else they want him to say. I mean, he can only fight the guys that's going to fight him. He had to, obligate this mandatory defense, or he won't have no title to defend against nobody or unify with. So I think people kind of need to realize that you got to do your research and understand that if you don't make these mandatory defenses, you ain't gonna be the title. You ain't gonna be the champion no more. Look at Golovkin. He refused to face Sergey
Okay,
Derevchenko,
David yeah.
and now he ain't got his title. So I mean, if you want to be undisputed, you're gonna have some of these shitty ass fights in between. But this doesn't need to become a habit, like you were saying on your live hangout. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to have this fight like this until 2020. You know what I'm saying? A fight like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you ain't got guys that's willing to fight them, man, or they tied up, these are the fights you get. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? This is boxing. It's been that way since it's been created and since money became the number one factor. And that's not going to change ever. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I think Peterson was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Garcia didn't want to fight him at the time. Porter didn't want to fight him at the time because they was waiting on Keith Thurman. So, I mean, the guy that just
Keith
decided to
Thurman,
step
they changed the game when they stripped that title, though. If they ain't
exactly.
stripped that title, they'll still be waiting on Keith Thurman.
Exactly. So Keith Thurman's like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna just chill off in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Who do you want to fight him? Who you want to see him fight? Broner? No. Vargas? Maybe.
I
Amir
mean, I'm done
Khan?
with the
Fuck
Vargas
no.
Broner. Then
That's
I'll
what I'm
take the
saying.
odds. I'll take Amir Khan at this point, dog.
And people still gonna be critical of that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I just think that
I think he's gonna try to squeeze one more in this year too. He should though squeeze a
he
third fight
should,
in this
man.
year.
Yeah. I
Fuck
think
around
he
waiting
want to.
around. Yeah, he should. They should give him as many fight dates as he wants to, like Terrence Crawford. If I'm Spence, dog, if they don't deliver me the fights I want, I'm going elsewhere, dog. I'm gonna keep it real, dog. Because there's
Exactly.
no point in me being on this side of the street and I gotta wait and I gotta strain. I'm a big 147 pounder and you can't deliver me the fights you want. Al Hammond could just advise me on the other side, and I could just go make that Crawford fight and have ESPN blow me up with Crawford, and we could just fight. You know, because this shit is just getting crazy, dog. They predicting duckers, man. Like Porter and Garcia and Thurman. Like, dude, like Thurman, what is you doing, dog? We don't give a fuck about your wife, dog. Like you married her knowing that you know who was in office. You know what I'm saying? You know, she can't get her green card or get no citizenship. You knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? You
Still
gonna
gotta go
use her
handle
as
your
an
business.
excuse. You still gotta handle your business.
Exactly. That's what men
Still,
do.
he's a
You know what
punk.
I'm saying?
You could tell when he came over here and doing them interviews, he was on some real punk stuff, dog. My belly is full, but I still have room, and I'm not as hungry as him. I'm looking at like, yeah, he's retired, dog. Him, Danny, and Sean, I can care less if they fought again, dog.
Exactly, bro. It's like, and that's why we end up making these videos and going through all these scenarios and this and that because these fighters string us along. You know what I'm saying? Fans, media, all alike. You know what I'm saying? They string us. Oh yeah, I want to fight this motherfucker, knowing damn well you don't want to fight him. But if you're not gonna fight Spence, why do you want to become a champion? Because you holding the progress of motherfuckers that's hungry, that ain't worried about losing or worried about Errol Spence or whoever it may be. They just trying to prove and trying to at least put themselves in position to become a champion, become an all-time great. While y'all niggas getting fat with the money, and I understand money is important. It's the hurt business. But the only way you're going to get them big paydays now is if you fight the top guys. You're not about to fight Josecito Lopez and get 1.5 million. That just ain't happening no more.
Yeah.
I mean, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating, you know, because we do the
You got
same
people
shit.
saying that. You got people saying that he brought up the winner Garcia Porter, but ain't say shit about Kell Brook. Say shit about Crawford, who's free. Like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
You
It's
know
not
that
happening
fight
like
not
that.
happen next. Yeah, these niggas is just ignorant, dog. You know that fight not happen next. They
Exactly,
know that
bro.
fight not happening next. Like, why would he bring up a fight that's not gonna happen?
Exactly. And he just said yesterday, well, this week, he gonna beat Crawford when he fight him. He bigger, stronger, sharper, got a better chin. He said once he take the WBA and the WBC straps, he gonna go take the WBO. I mean, to a point, why do you kind of be repetitive and keep calling out a guy that you know ain't gonna fight you right now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if we could have it, I'm pretty sure if Crawford and Spence truly had it the way of everything aligned, money wise and everything, of course they'd probably fight this year. But this is business, man, and you got to listen to advisors, promoters, managers, and try to get the most revenue you can for said potential, fight. I mean, you got to be smart, man. This is a business. You can't just fucking fight for, whatever. Yeah, you can build it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't know how big it can be. But if it go past 2019, 2020, shame on both of these guys, man. It's time for them to start taking their career in their own hand, man, for real.
It's going past that, man. I just anticipate this fight ain't gonna happen. I said it from the beginning.
Exactly,
It ain't gonna
man.
happen, dog. You know, they're gonna let this shit ride out. It ain't gonna happen at 47. You know,
Like,
I mean,
you don't have
it's gonna take Errol Spence. It's gonna take Errol Spence like 2 or 3 years just to hunt down Garcia Porter and Thurman. And
yep.
let alone don't let somebody get injured to fall out the ring. You know, or anything can happen.
Yep. I mean, it's just crazy, man. Because we talk about Keith Thurman for a minute. You know, he went from "Don't duck me, son," talking shit to Paulie, talking shit to Floyd, talking shit to everybody. But now he the one got his tail tucked between his ass and don't want to fight nobody, bruh. He done had this fucking return date pushed back 3 different times from May 19th to August 4th to now September 8th. Nigga, if you don't want to fight, retire. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You won't be missed. Your impact wasn't big enough. So we like,
No,
oh man, we missed one. No, it'd be
you're a
nigga.
blip. You're a blip in history of boxing.
That's what I'm
There's a lot of
saying,
blips in the
man.
history of boxing, dog. Niggas think they chapters and shit. Like Andre Ward, I don't want to knock what he doing, but guess what? He gonna be a blip in boxing. He didn't make an everlasting impact on the sport of boxing. When kids gonna say, "Oh, remember Andre Ward?" No, he gonna be in the same class. He gonna be in the same class of fighters. He gonna be in the same class of fighters I don't know. Like, he
All
not
time
gonna be
great.
with Sugar Ray. Yeah,
Yeah,
he not gonna be like he gonna be all time great, but he not gonna be like a Sugar Ray Robinson or Sugar Ray Leonard or guys like he gonna be more of the guys like Jake LaMotta, guys
yeah,
like that. You know, he just good, really, really good, strong fighters. His impact is gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be forever. He not gonna be Roberto Duran He not gonna be nothing like that.
Roy Jones and stuff like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he not no transcendent star. And
Yeah.
Crawford and Errol Spence gonna be headed towards that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just so much shit that you just don't know, man. This boxing shit is crazy, bro. I mean, like with the whole, I ain't even gonna talk about it because I don't want to get on that subject.
Announcement coming soon. You hear
Who
me?
who said that?
Javante Tank Nate. Somebody just sent me some. Javante Tank Davis got some announcements coming soon about fights. He's supposed to have a big fight in August.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Maybe this. Who we gonna fight? Hell, that's what I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Gary Russell at 130. I doubt it because he probably gonna fight Leo. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
hell yeah.
I mean, I don't know with these niggas, man. Shit. A big fight to him is fucking Harvey Fortuna or some shit. You know.
Fortuna might beat his ass.
Hold on. Braylon Walsh said true Errol need to just stay active, period. But Danny Porter and Keith had to see the man. No more of this bullshit. I don't even say there's no reason to talk about Crawford Spence until they can sell at least 500K pay per view. Man, fuck all that shit, man. Ain't nobody buying pay per views no more. You know what I'm saying? Not coming at you, Braylon. I'm just talking about Aaron. Ain't nobody buying pay per views, bro. They not. And who the fuck is gonna buy a pay per view between these two? Other than we will on this panel, we will, of course. But the casual, who you if they got the same mediocre dudes on their resume when it's time for them to square up, if they really ain't get those belts or they got them off a lesser competition, who the fuck gonna really? Oh man, I need to buy that. I know they great. I know they great fighters. You know what I'm saying? But the undercard gonna be shitty. Can't pay for it. Oh, there's just two titles on the line. Come on, man. These niggas got to fight somebody. I mean, that fucking make me want to dish out $50 to $60 because that shit ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
No.
I mean,
I don't know. But he say it's some big news coming. I don't know. I don't be man. I mean,
I think
who
Hearn
knows?
about to kick the dough in because Hearn he's still talking to Floyd about co-promoting or at least having Javante fight on his own. So I think Hearn got him a big fish somewhere.
Might be him. You said what you say? What you say? You said Hearn talking shit.
No, Hearn said he negotiated with or he's still in talks with Floyd to see if he could co-promote Javante or at least have him fight on his own. So who knows? Hearn full of shit too. I want the big announcement that Wilder Joshua gonna fight. We ain't
No,
forgot
that's out
about
the
that
way.
shit.
It ain't happening.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Mike Breland said it ain't happening no time soon.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like why cover boxing? You know what I'm saying? Since it's why cover it. Yeah. Why
Somebody
can't
they
they?
want. I told people that fight wasn't gonna happen. If you want to see a undisputed unification fight, your best chance is gonna be
Cruiserweight?
is if Vivek can win. If Vivek can win,
Oh
he
shit.
might have to go to Russia
Damn.
though. But I mean,
Yeah, it's a wrap, bro. We ain't never gonna see. We ain't never gonna see this
one of them
shit.
niggas gonna leave. One of them niggas gonna lose, but
Hey,
probably gonna be
bro.
more likely.
Hey, hold it down
Go
for me.
ahead.
My girl. Come on, hold on.
Oh, go ahead, man. Yeah, we just talk about that Wilder crap. Um, yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't even want to make it about that, man. But tonight was a solid fight, man. Most definitely, really, really solid fight tonight. Um, they got the press conference going on for Earl right now. I don't know what can you say. Uh, tonight, I don't want to see no more fights like this for Earl, man. I think he deserved a homecoming fight versus a opponent, which was a mandatory. So he killed two birds with one stone. He beat his mandatory. He got a fight at the crib. Hopefully, he can continue to get fights at the crib. Hopefully, he squeezed in one more this year. And that's funny saying that, for us, used to watch boxing. We used to remember them guys fighting like 4 times a year at least, 1 time in a quarter. But now it's been reduced to guys fighting 2 times a year. So Earl done squells it in January. He done squells it in June. Now he can squeeze it in the fall as well too. And Showtime does have a mystery pay-per-view announcement that they're gonna be making. They say they want to save the Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell type fights. We're supposed to be fighting next for the big pay-per-view card they might be doing, and it won't be Joshua and Wilder. So I thought it would potentially be Errol Spence and the Danny and Sean Porter winner, but like that fight is gonna be in September. They're gonna push that back. Um, so I don't foresee Keith Thurman fighting September 8th and then turn around fighting Errol Spence on pay-per-view in December or November or something like that. So it's kind of tough to figure out what that pay-per-view is gonna be. I know Jamal Charlo and Billy Joe Saunders both are available. The only two middleweights that are available. Demetrius Andrade is fighting Yamaguchi Falco July 21st with Jaime Munguia facing Leon Smith as the main event. And Alvin Machado versus Rafael Mensa on an opening fight card. So all the middleweights is tied up. Danny and Derevchenko both trained and managed by the same people. Are going to fight for the vacant IBF. Andre Rozier will train Danny Jacobs. So, I mean, it's probably natural that Jamal Charlo and Billy Joe Saunders fight. But I don't see too many pay-per-view fights on Showtime with the current roster they got going right now. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what that pay-per-view main event is. And does it involve Mikey Garcia? I don't know. You know, is it Mike? I know Lomachenko said he don't want to fight Mikey. Come back off a shoulder surgery in December. So I don't know. Is it Mikey versus Errol Spence at the end of the year? You know, Mikey's been hell bent on that. That could be a Hail Mary long shot. So it's gonna be interesting to see who Errol Spence fight next. I don't want to see nothing like that. I know people want to see him fight Yugas. I thought him and Omar Figueroa would be a big fight in Texas because Omar beat him in the amateurs. And it's North Texas versus South Texas. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see where Earl goes from there. I think the leading candidate is probably going to be Yugas if he wants to get another fight in this year. Because last year, I think Earl only fought once fighting Kell Brook last year, I believe it was. Yep. He only fought once last year when he fought Kell Brook. So, you know, he needs to squeeze three fights in this year. You know, he could really squeeze 4 fights in after this fight.
Hell yeah, he can fight next month then.
Or in 2 months. What's 2 months? What's this, June, July, August? Yeah, he can fight in August.
Then
come back. And then in December. He really could fight 4 times if he wanted to if they got him the TV dates.
Yeah, they should have.
Javante Tank Davis going around saying that you know, he got a big announcement to make or big fights to make. You know, Gamboa and Johnny Gonzalez being thrown. I'm like, there ain't no big fight no more with no damn Johnny Gonzalez and no damn Gamboa. That's just the names that was thrown out there. Yeah. That ain't no big fight, man. Ain't no big fights at 130 for him right now. Not right now, but Chet is tied up. Tied up. What big fights he talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I don't know,
Kevin Farmer and Billy Dibbs fighting in the end of August.
Yeah.
So I don't see no big fights. I mean, we gonna fight Francisco Vargas, Julio Corrales, Lee Selby, Abner Cherry, Jason Sosa.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, take
Dennis Shabakov.
Take another nigga, man. Don't get me started on that.
It might be Abner Mares.
Yeah, Abner Mares said he want to fight him, but he said down the line. But man, no, and I fuck with Abner.
Call my name. Don't call my name out if you ain't ready to fight me right now. That's the one thing I hate about boxing.
Yeah, nigga. Like, I'm ready, dog. Let's go. Like, that's what I miss, bro. Go ahead.
You know, Showtime got a mystery pay-per-view they're supposed to be doing end of the year.
I heard that. I seen your video on it and I was reading about it. I think boxing.com or somewhere. Damn, I just missed the old mentality, bro. I missed the old school mentality. Thomas Hearns, Ray Leonard's, man. Them niggas was fighting. You know what I'm saying? They had their deep moments, but them niggas was all fighting, bro.
That shit over with, dog. You got a whole bunch of niggas, bitch niggas that's hiding behind. You know, they got hiding behind they promoters and they managers and shit like that. Man, they tired of that shit, dog. Then Eddie Hearn be around there trying to sell big shit. The UK meaning of big fight and big shit is totally different from our meaning.
Exactly, man. I mean, go ahead. No, you go ahead. No, I'm just saying, bro. It's just frustrating because, like you, I mean, it's just frustrating shit. You know, Eddie, like you said, Eddie Hearn, he dragging his feet on the wildest shit, or maybe they put all of them in cahoots with.
They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight, dog. They know that's the end right there, dog. That's why they talking rematch and shit like that. Like, I mean, everybody want to marinate the fight. Mayweather fucked up the sport, dog. I hate to say that shit, dog. He really did. Some of the everlasting impacts of marinating the fight, protecting the you know, trying to make business moves and don't get it twisted. Sugar Ray Leonard did the same shit. He get a fucking pass as well too. He did that diva like shit. Man, they took all the wrong shit from Floyd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I always say, bro. I don't know if you heard me say it. I say it all the time. It's two parts of Floyd Mayweather. And it's unfortunate that the motherfuckers, these millennials and these young niggas only focus on the money part. This nigga ain't always had money. You know what I'm saying? This nigga always, he influenced some bad habits. But at the end of the day, the nigga knew everywhere he went, he carried that work ethic with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the right mindset. So I'm not, some of it is Floyd's fault, but Floyd also knew if you don't put the hard work in, you're not gonna see what he's seen. You know, you're not gonna see the big checks. You're not gonna be able to beat these guys.
He didn't smoke. He not smoking and drink. These niggas be drinking.
Yeah,
you gotta just
lean.
Look at the stories too. You gotta look at the story. Like when Keith Thurman met his wife, he was at the bar drunk.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
bro.
what was out his mind.
That's what
Charlo twins be drinking too.
Exactly,
niggas
bro.
At the bar, drinking and shit like and don't understand like that shit. Like nigga, like Ray Allen ain't ate a cheeseburger since he was 16 years old. How do you think he lasted that long? You know what I'm saying? Floyd, he don't smoke or drink. How do you think like he lasted that long? All that drinking and that alcohol and that smoking, that deteriorates the body.
Exactly, bro. And like as an athlete,
it might not happen it might not happen like that, but slowly and surely, these dudes they don't have the work ethic, dog. They don't have the discipline inside or outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no discipline. It's discipline to continue to use the jab. It's discipline not to fall into the crowd noise and get out of character and start swinging for the fences. It's discipline to keep fighting your fight. Everybody ain't got that discipline. That's the difference. They picked up all the wrong shit from him. All the wrong traits.
Exactly. And then when he yelling that hard work, dedication, what the fuck they think he's saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What the fuck they think he mean by hard work and dedication? It's just some shit he's saying. Nigga is undefeated for a reason. You know, whether you think he cherry picked or whatever. I'm not even getting on to that. The nigga is always in the gym running. This, that. The worst thing this nigga would do is
late night running. Late night running.
You know what I'm saying? That's his. If he did anything, it's fast food, fried chicken, Taco Bell. But other than that, ain't drinking.
His metabolism was so fast. His metabolism was burning that. Once your metabolism get to a certain point, you good though. Especially naturally a small guy. But that discipline is something that goes underlooked. A guy that fought the way he fought at the end of his career and was safety first and was continue to be safety first, no matter what the media, what the crowd said. That was his style.
Exactly.
A lot of these guys like Jamel Charlo last week, he heard the crowd boo. He pressed, was squaring up for a knockout, was lusting for a knockout. Can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Do that. That's what I'm saying.
These niggas, dog, across the board, dog. Now, football is probably the only sport other than that I watch because baseball, you really much can't change it. But football is the only sport I watch that them players still got the same mentality, but the league is trying to really force them to be a flag football mentality. You look at basketball, they don't have that same tough mentality that you have from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s, even the early 2000s. They don't hoop like that, and they don't have no fundamentals like that no more. People say, how can there was no defense with Jordan play? Niggas play defense. They don't play defense in this league. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, they don't have the same mentality no more. It ain't kill to be killed no more.
It's like survive for 12 rounds.
Yeah, it's hunter-gatherers, dog. You know, we're going to hunt and gather. You know what I'm saying? We're going to gather as much as we can before we got to eventually go out there and go get killed.
Exactly, man.
And that's sad, though.
These young brothers too, bro. Young brothers too, man. Like, just... And like it's just so much shit we can talk about boxing, man. It ain't never the same. Like I think a few guys got that mentality. You know, Errol Spence, I believe he got it.
And they either on one side of the pendulum or then the other one on the other side of the pendulum, and they can't managements can't get on the same page.
Exactly, bro.
And then when they on one side of the pendulum with the fighters that they could fight, they acting like some scary motherfuckers.
Exactly,
it's just crazy, dog.
It's like, nigga, it's like us to a smaller scale. We ain't never really turned down no challenge. You know, playing football, I ain't about to duck no nigga or whatever because he big or whatever fuck it may be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, what happened. You know what I'm saying? You got to trust your technique, your skill, or whatever it is you competing in.
A lot of them guys know they can't win, though.
Because they can't win because they ain't putting the work in, bro. Their mind ain't right. Their body really ain't right. They only in shape for those 2.5 months. Other than that, out of the, you know, those other fucking 10 months, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck they doing? Partying, you know what I'm saying? Popping pills, on the lean, you know, eating chips, and you know what I'm saying? Chasing bitches, you know what I'm saying? So that's why they can't win, you know what I'm saying? Because they got to get their mind right in 2.5 months along with their body, and by the time fight come, they fucking thinking about every fucking thing except the man in front of them. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you're a professional or when you're doing anything in life, it don't really matter. You got to be all in, bro. And that's why boxing is suffering the way it's suffering now. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we get the lack of big fights. You know what I'm saying? And that's why maybe Americans don't get the support over here as a boxer. I don't fucking know, bro. I mean, because it seemed like all the fucking Americans, you know, we talking about Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, you know, Davis. These niggas reluctant to fight anybody worth anything. You know what I'm saying? So, who knows, man?
Adrian Broner at the fight and shit.
He at the fight?
Hell yeah, Ellie Setback interviewing him and shit. It looked like he a little bit humble.
Fuck him, man. Like he does.
All these niggas wearing them Gucci purses, dog. All these niggas wearing these purses, dog. Earl had one on too, I believe.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
this shit crazy, dog. Niggas wearing purses and shit now, dog. This over with, man. You could tell it's the end of time, dog. It's wearing purses, dog.
Yeah, bro. It's just, you know, I don't know, bro. Just, I don't know, man. I mean, that's why you gotta. If y'all don't watch the lower weight classes, y'all need to definitely check them out. Them motherfuckers fighting each other, bro. Them motherfuckers fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? They don't get paid.
Have no choices. Ain't no money. It ain't no money in it. They don't have no choice. See, Al Heyman and pay these guys all this money to fight these fucking bums. So when it's time to make the big money, there's no real discrepancy from the money they fighting for the fucking Mauricio Herreras between the Mauricio Herreras and Lamont Petersons. Ain't no real difference in it. Ain't enough difference for me to go ahead and take a challenge. He overpaying guys in this backlashing.
Exactly. Now he got to deal with it because he honestly, you said Floyd Floyd played a part, but also Al Heyman, he enabled that shit by giving these niggas $1 million or $750,000 a fight. You know what I'm saying? A Zevic, if you a Berto or fucking Keith Thurman, like, come on, dog. Come on, man. Like, shit is just pathetic, bro. It's just like, then the fucking fighters complain when they don't get the spotlight, motherfucker. I ain't about to talk about you if you ain't fighting nobody. What you fighting? Fucking Freddie Hernandez. If you want somebody to interview you or some shit like that, nigga, get out of here, man.
Hell yeah. Galatian Dream say moist era right now. Yeah, it's moist, man. These dudes don't want to fight them, and then the fighters that want to fight the best guys, they get shitted on. They get the most hate.
Exactly.
Like a lot of the fans is real moist too, dog.
Hell yeah, nigga. Bruh, they start with look at the shit in the NBA. Let's take it off boxing for a real quick moment. Look at the shit in the NBA. You got grown men that'll go back for LeBron James, but won't have they nigga back or they girl back like they got his back. You know what I'm saying? That's some female shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's right there. So
niggas arrive for a nigga that. Well, that's crazy though. Nigga that just hop around when they don't win, he leaving.
Exactly. They never met the motherfucker. They ain't never gave no money or none of that shit, bro.
No, then niggas like Kawhi Leonard, they get praised for quitting on their team for a whole year. That's a cardinal sin. If anybody ever plays sports, any nigga that's healthy enough that can help the team, no matter if we 0-55, if you healthy enough to help the team, you ain't playing, dog. Niggas ain't fucking with you. That's a brotherhood right now. If I'm a nigga from the Spurs, though, I'm looking at that nigga like, you a real hoe. Real hoe. That shit crazy, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
He getting a pass for quitting. Dog. Who does that?
Yeah, nigga. And you can't, as a brother, you can't do that shit, especially because it's some shit we just can't do. You know what I'm saying? We don't got the luxury of getting away with certain shit. And you pull that move, and then you do it on my man, Greg Popovich, who, you know, he already going through a tough time. Wife died. You know what I'm saying? He depended on you at next year. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't your problem that his wife died, but damn, this motherfucker that coached you up, gave you a lot of knowledge, you know, groomed you, and you ain't been. Yeah, bro. Like, niggas just so thin-skinned and just. I don't fucking know how to come.
And niggas are just. That shit terrible, man. Well, at the end of the day, it's just the era we living in, dog. Man, women tougher than the niggas.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's a damn shame, bro. I never thought there'd be the day where, you know what I'm saying, women got more balls than men, but hey, you know. Before the night started, 12 got to shout out the GOAT rapper, man. Happy birthday to the GOAT Pac. I know this shit off topic, but you know what I'm saying?
And MC Ren share the same birthday.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, legends, man. You know, shit, niggas that won't condone this fucking buffoonery we seeing, but hell yeah, man. Shit. What's next week, man? Who fighting next week?
Josh Taylor and Postal. Saturday, Friday, Clarissa Shields is fighting Gabriel Hanna. Christian Hammer fighting. So, yep. It's straight. I like to see Clarissa Shields fight. I got much love for her. A lot of respect for her.
Hell yeah. She got damn. I like her, man. She just need to goddamn control her shit. You know what I'm saying?
Down in weight. Did she move down in weight?
I don't know.
She moved down, I believe.
I know they was talking about a potential matchup between her and Cecilia Baracus. That shit is
she'll beat the shit out of that girl.
You know who Cecilia?
Yeah, especially if Cecilia looked like she did last fight versus old girl.
Yeah, old girl didn't old girl put her ass on the ground? Did she knock her down?
Yeah, she dropped her. She trained with Jonathan Banks at the Crunk Gym.
Yeah.
Oh, you got bad nights though, man. You gotta remember, just like any sport, you know, you got bad nights, and everybody act like you lost at the end of the world. You never know what type of camp somebody had. You have bad nights. People don't understand that some people train 12 to 8 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks for a fight, and it's a science to make your body peak at the right time. It's not 100% guaranteed that you're gonna peak 100% of the time every time though. So you don't have bad nights in boxing. Your body not gonna always peak on the Saturday you need to peak on.
It might peak the next day, you know what I'm saying? And it's about that time, it's over, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot
you might leave, like Shane said, you might leave it in the gym sometimes. You might peak in the gym.
Yeah, but I mean,
so what happens though? It happens though. So a lot of people just it's so hard. It's so hard to have your body peak at the right time in boxing. All that training you do, and you could peak a week too early. You could peak the Saturday before with a Friday, and you could leave it all in the gym.
Yeah. So
a lot of people don't understand that shit, dog. You know, you get a loss, it ain't over with.
Hell no.
I hate that shit about boxing.
And I say Floyd made that shit. I say that right there. Floyd made that shit. Put a fear in my heart, nigga. You had 3 or 4 losses. That shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you beat your fair share of great to very good fighters, you did your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't be afraid to lose, man. Because if you're afraid to lose, you already lost. Simple as that. Yep. But Josh Taylor though, that nigga a beast. I like Josh Taylor, bro.
Hell yeah.
He gonna beat the fuck out of Postal.
He should, but you never know.
Postal got that reach. He a former champion too, so we'll see. But
niggas went all the way out there. Niggas went all the way out there to fucking Dallas for a 1-round knockout.
You'd be mad as fuck to go out there, no after party or not.
Hell yeah, like nigga, I could have saved my money for the after party.
Yeah. Them bitches gonna be
that $100 ticket. That could have been some Hennessy.
I don't fuck with the Hennessy. I ain't really had that shit.
Oh man, you missing out. That's that drink right there. That's all niggas used to drink at work. Niggas used to drink.
That's that liquid Viagra I heard.
Oh man, that should make it. Woo, man. Fuck with it. That's the only thing I really try to drink when I drink. But I'll tell you that dark Patron, that Patron Verspato.
Yeah.
That shit good as hell, dog. It costs though, but that shit good as hell. They got the new Triple G and Golovkin poster out, nigga. Fuck y'all. I ain't paying shit.
I still about to fucking come out in the damn fishnet and shit. Bro.
This nigga Danny Garcia is sponsoring swimwear and shit now. I'm like, man, nigga, you need to sponsor some gloves on the bag, motherfucker.
Hell no, bro.
These niggas want to be everything but boxers. What got you where you supposed to be at?
Hell yeah, I'm disappointed in Danny because they used to be my nigga.
He changed on the dime after the Herrera fight, dog.
He wasn't focused.
Nigga, I mean, I'm fucking around. He was in Puerto Rico, nigga. I won't probably go to the Crawford fight. I don't mind going to Nebraska, dog. I gotta see how the rest of this schedule shape up. I wasn't gonna go Danny Shine September, but I don't trust that. I don't trust booking a fight out there. One of them niggas might take an injury, fight Danny. I've been thinking about that since I've been talking about paying for the fight to go out there. One of them niggas gonna take an injury. I guarantee you, dog. Watch what I tell you, dog. Cause I almost paid for my ticket to go to Jeff Warren and Terrence Crawford back in April, and I was like, man, something told me like just keep your money in your pocket, dog.
Hell yeah, bro. Cause them niggas. I don't know, shit. If Wilder fight Brazil, I'm definitely covering that fight.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be in New York?
Nah, hell nah. Probably Alabama.
Hell yeah. They gonna have that bitch in Barclays Center. That nigga ain't come back to Alabama after what happened.
What?
You know what happened, don't you?
I got pulled over that weed.
No, they beat Brazil up. His brother beat him up.
Oh.
He ain't coming back to no damn Alabama. You out your rabbit ass mind, nigga.
I thought you talking about Wilder wasn't coming back. I'm about to say, damn, nigga.
Oh, Brazil ain't coming back down there. They might as well have that in Atlanta then. That's another place they need to talk about having more fights in Atlanta.
I draw that 3 out in this shit. I didn't draw Atlanta. They ain't nothing.
That's where they should have it at. They should have, Broner like that shit, huh?
Who?
Have a nice little transvestite, huh? Broner. Definitely be at that venue, huh?
Hell, you better strap up in Atlanta, cuz.
Yeah, that's a them and DC should have them. All the black stars be in Atlanta, they'll show out for a major fight. They should do that with Deontay. Phillips Arena.
Hell yeah.
Everybody be up in that bitch for him. Niggas ain't shit from drive from Montgomery to Atlanta. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, that's like from here to Huntsville, about 2.5, 3 hour drive.
Yeah, it's about what 2 hours from Montgomery there or something like that. Shit, they should do that. They should try to open up Atlanta as a boxing market for these black fighters.
I know
that's where all the black people at.
Holyfield from Atlanta, he got his promotion, and shit. So, he got his little, promotional company. So maybe he has some fights. If he got some fights up there, I'd definitely drive up there, cover that shit, man.
Evan Haney just fought there like a year ago. He headlined in Atlanta.
I ain't know this shit. I'm about to check this shit
out. Yeah, he headlined in Atlanta. Yep. Nigga, like they need to do major fights with all the black people at. They need to start marketing these guys and for you. Like nigga, like dog, for them Cuban niggas, they should do a card for Laura Gamboa and Rigondeaux down there in Florida, or Luis Ortiz down there in Miami.
Hell yeah.
In Florida.
Well, Ortiz.
Them niggas don't think. And he fought that old.
He fought that Daniel Walker Sparker, whoever the fuck that nigga name is, before he fought Wilder down there in Florida.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah. This nigga Kyrie. Damn, bro.
You said who?
They say Kyrie Irving and Ham say he snapped on everybody disrespecting his ex-girlfriend Kalani.
But they say he fucking
how you gonna
Rose.
He's a super ham. Like this nigga, talking about disrespecting a girl who cheated on you with a fucking SoundCloud artist, nigga. Like niggas is so hams these years, dog. Like niggas really be in love with these hoes. And then why would you even go with Amber Rose after she fucked 21 Savage nigga though?
Yeah, bro. I mean,
why would you want to hit? I mean, why would you even fuck with a bitch like that, nigga? She done fuck 21 Savage homeboy, and why would you want to fuck after 21 Savage? You like you don't even take a bath.
Damn, so she was fucking with 21 Savage, boy.
Yeah, that's what they say. He fucked one of his homeboys.
Hell no, I couldn't even. Damn, that mouth though, she probably got some good pussy though, bro. Let me stop talking like this shit online.
Yeah. You gonna be fucking single in the morning, crying and shit.
Nah, my girl ain't here.
What?
She at work, bro.
You gonna come back and put this video? I'll delete the fuck out this video. What you talking about?
Hell nah, she at work.
Jay-Z dropped the album today with Beyonce.
Yeah, that shit spiteful, man. He fucked up for that. Fucked up for that shit.
Nas?
Hell yeah.
I'm waiting. Nas drop some shit. I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that Nas album. I gotta re-listen.
I ain't even listened to it yet, dog. I got it right here about to download it. I just didn't download it earlier.
Hell yeah, man. Man, we need to set up that hip hop debate shit too. Oh shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, I don't know, man. Yeah, we need to set up some shit, man. Tonight feel like a waste, bro. I'm disappointed.
Hell yeah, this could have just been a non-boxing night, dog.
Hell yeah, that's what football is. And then when it's fucking football season, then they want to have good ass fights and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why. Yeah, the fall always had the best fights, though. That's the best time in boxing, the fall. Everybody want to get it in before the holidays, dog. Yeah. I never understood that. Everybody want to get it in right around Thanksgiving, right before Christmas, right before Thanksgiving. That's why their most busiest fight days, right there in that October area, in that November area. That area right there, that's when they probably get their most requested fight dates.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. What y'all doing out there, man? Y'all viewers, what y'all on? My bad.
Is that what?
I was talking to the viewers, seeing what they on. Go ahead.
I'm about to say nothing. Can't remember.
This goddamn fight, bro. Wilder versus Brazil might end up like Floyd versus Judah. Hell no, guillotine dream. Brazil ain't got that shit in them.
I don't even want Brazil. I ain't fight nobody that's suing me, dog. I don't care.
You must want to see Wilder.
I ain't fight nobody.
You want to kill that nigga for real.
And if you kill that nigga, gonna go right back to that. I'm gonna kill a nigga. Kill that nigga. Catch a body comment, nigga, on the night itself.
Hell yeah, bro. It's a wrap, cuz. Oh. Hell no. I don't think he really want to kill nobody. I wouldn't have said no stupid shit like that.
I said it.
And the nigga, is that how you feel? Then that's how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Be lucky to kill a nigga that's suing him. Jail.
Yeah, he need to fight Big Baby, whatever the fuck the nigga name is.
Yeah, he been talking too much cash shit.
I can't. That nigga like he one of them tap dancing motherfuckers.
Nigga say Kyrie apologized to his ex Kalani for cheating. Like nigga so ham, but she cheated on the SoundCloud artist. Nigga, I bet you cheated with a bad bitch.
Kyrie stupid. He with a nigga that came.
He a ham, though. You just look at that nigga, man. I know LeBron just look at that nigga, him and Tristan Thompson every day, like ham ass niggas.
That shit ain't had no post-fight press conference for this Spence Ocampo shit. I'll be ready to go to sleep, man. Fuck that shit. If I'm a fighter, bro, fuck an after party, bro. I'm going home with my family, especially if I got some kids and shit. I ain't goddamn. I'm out the way, cuz. I ain't making no guessing appearances. You see what happened to Doe B? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck that killed shit, nigga. What he got killed that Montgomery, didn't he?
Yeah, in his home. Yeah, he was supposed to shoot up.
When that nigga that nigga was at the motherfucker
the club they got.
I forgot what they called the Rose.
Had a history of fucking violence and shit. And the nigga that was in the video was one of the niggas that shot him.
That bitch, hey, that motherfucker, that bitch, man, I've been in the trenches in that motherfucker in the Rose. I done seen niggas that have fights, chair fights, all types of shit in that bitch. I was in it, man, nigga had some epic fights in that motherfucker, though. That bitch was a legendary club in that bitch, though. Montgomery niggas, them niggas different, dog. I'm talking about the bad
crazy,
side.
Bro. Them niggas crazy, bro.
Niggas some different ass niggas, dog.
Them niggas crazy as fuck, bro. Like, I do not fuck with them. Niggas think Birmingham, nigga. Montgomery a different type of. And they be getting all the niggas that's from them small town, like Evergreen and shit like that. Yeah, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, nigga. I work with some niggas, man, that from them small ass towns in Alabama. It's how niggas be robbing and they'll leave and then they come back. They don't make it out the weekend, bro. Niggas do not fucking play, cuz.
Tuskegee like that too. They be on 100 too. Them niggas in Tuskegee be having shit to prove too.
Hell yeah, that's why if you go to the places, you better stay in a good part.
Hey, the 4-6.
Yeah,
Nigga, the other side of Montgomery, a good part though, not the bad side. The other side a good ass side though. You can tell it's all clean and shit.
yeah, like Birmingham, like Hoover's really. I mean, it's like Birmingham, but it's it's Hoover, but yeah, that shit nice. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you nigga going through Birmingham when I was covering the fight, just didn't looking at them niggas. Like yeah, nigga, I had to throw them hands with y'all niggas. Yeah, just crazy ass niggas, but shit, it's cool. Birmingham cool. I can't fuck with it. Like hell no, I hate going through that bitch, driving, riding through that bitch. They got some construction. That bitch look like a final destination shit waiting to happen. Shit, infrastructures ain't completed and none of that shit. So I'm like, hell yeah, man, fuck that shit.
I be mad if I went to the fight tonight. That's all that nigga did. It was that nigga with a body shot in his oven.
Nigga.
I be trying to find Ocampo in that bitch.
Yeah, I can see if that bitch was like, I can see if the fucking undercard was you know what I'm saying?
Flames, that shit was trash. I mean, it don't matter what time you showed up, you gonna catch some trash. Oh, man, you gonna catch some trash. No matter. The Granados and Javier fight was turning out to be pretty good though, man.
Yeah, but that nigga had the fucking, I don't know what the fuck was up with
This nigga Fanon, that nigga always find a way to make a video 20 minutes, dog. I don't know how you
Who?
do it. How you come? My boy Fanon International Boxing Channel. That nigga found a way to make the Errol Spence reaction 20 minutes. How?
Hell nah, nigga.
I had a hard time making it 7 minutes.
Shit, nigga, I made mine like a minute and 30 or some shit.
This nigga did. All he do is 20-minute videos though.
But that's his thing then, I guess.
That nigga was over there. That nigga was on that bitch ad-libbing like a mug.
Hell yeah, bro. I need to start networking with some
right.
niggas.
You might be right about Adrian, bro. There might be something wrong with that nigga. He looking different. Talking different, sounding different too.
Somebody probably told his ass, look, bitch. Whatever it is, I don't know. Man. These niggas, I know what's really wrong with that nigga. That nigga ain't, he ain't what he want. He ain't what he thought he was gonna be, bro. See, me and my girl going to New York in January, bro. They cheap as fuck around that time.
You going where?
And my girl going to New York in January.
You going to New York in January?
Yep.
You so far.
I hope it's a big fight around that time.
Hell no. March. I go all the time on March. St. Patrick's Day weekend. Guaranteed.
January.
You might catch a Kovalev fight or something like that in January.
Shit, I don't know if I'm gonna give that nigga my money.
We're gonna get a crush of your money.
Yeah, he called somebody a monkey. He get a nigga no money.
$18, you probably shit for him.
I mean, shit, it was $18, yeah.
They shouldn't even give Errol Spence a win for that shit tonight, dog. Should give him a half win.
Damn, cause Zach Randolph's brother was shot and killed.
Yeah, I heard.
That's
he sold dope while he was even in the league, though.
Who was selling dope?
Zach Randolph sold dope. Remember he got caught with that weed, selling that weed in Cali?
Yeah.
And before that, his car got pulled over, I think, in Indiana with a whole bunch of balls in it. That nigga been dope peddling, nigga. That's what they called them niggas the jail blazers back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas, man. That nigga been moving dope, dog. Been moving dope.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they ain't caught his ass yet. All these millions and shit, you gotta feel like you still gotta have that hood mentality in you. Fuck that.
Yeah. These niggas. Mm-hmm. Hey, you doing fantasy football this year?
I doubt it. I don't even do FanDuel or not, dog. I'll try it.
I ain't played FanDuel. I might try this shit this year. I don't know.
I'm trying to tell you, dog. That shit addictive, though, dog. That bitch addictive, dog. I play that shit, especially football. I spend probably $50 a Sunday on football. I ain't gonna lie. But I be getting returns though some Sundays though. Basketball, that's the real addicted one though, because that shit come on every day, dog.
Mm-hmm. So what the fuck is? Go ahead.
What?
No, I'm just reading on Kyrie. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
I done left this dog outside. He'll be alright. As far as this nigga ain't got the pawn at the door. She'll leave his ass out there. He be fighting with the possums and shit. That nigga probably like, this whole ass nigga that left me outside.
Said I got something for his ass. Wait till he go to sleep. He gonna wake up to a fresh smell of shit.
Right on this fucking pillow.
Yeah. What? He a pit bull?
Lab terrier. Lab mixed with pit.
Oh shit. Them motherfucking puppies, boy. My girl want one of them puppies. Goddamn handful, boy. I love them, but damn.
He really wanted that bad. I ain't kissing all everywhere when he first got here. Had to, throw him outside when he pitched and give him a dog treat or some shit. It ain't hard. He wasn't really hard to deal with. He ain't smart. Caught him everything quick.
I want a damn dog that ain't got a lot of energy and shit.
Yeah. And Labrador ain't for you, bro.
Yeah, Labrador, yeah.
One of them fucking pudge, one of them bulldogs and lazy ass dogs.
See, my girl, I want to. I mean, I'm right now. I don't want one.
Small dog. Them niggas got all the energy in the world, but they steps. Huh?
My girl want one of them Shih Tzus. I mean, I'm gonna get me my dream dog is a German Shepherd. So when we get a house, I'm getting me a couple German Shepherds.
Man, I don't want a couple of them niggas. Them niggas shit as big as your motherfucking leg. My dog got little shit.
Yeah,
he got some like mid-sized dogs, so he don't shit that all them big shit. You gotta clean up that big ass pile of dirt shit. Fuck all that. Them little niggas, them little dogs, I can stand them little irritating. They don't start but irritating bark.
Hey, y'all 3 viewers, man. I salute y'all. I salute y'all 4 viewers now. We ain't talking about boxing, we talking about dog shit and dogs and shit, and y'all still listening. Y'all 2 of y'all jumped out, but shit, I salute the 2 of y'all that's remaining. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened, y'all, when the fucking fights don't live up to expectations or this shit is a quick fucking KO. I mean, we can't keep talking about Spence and Crawford and Spence and Garcia and
Shakir Stevenson. I think Shakir Stevenson was at the fight. That nigga be at all little fights and shit.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, Errol. I mean, not Errol, but yes, Shakur. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas shank. Damn, I wish I was in Dallas though, for real, just for the after party.
Hell yeah, that's it. That's the only reason to go to that bitch.
Hell yeah. But man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this bitch up, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We didn't talk. Shout out. Let everybody know where they can reach you at. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, the Boxing Clinic and more. Appreciate it. THA Boxing Clinic and the Ensign more. Appreciate for having me on, brother.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all go check them out. Hit that subscribe button. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and all that. Do the same for me. Until next time, man. I'm out. Peace.
Peace.